Today I'd like to read you a section of the infinite pool of experience and awareness. So just sit back, close your eyes, and relax. Consider the universe as a conscious entity with the ability to grow and make decisions, just as any other creature or living being. The universe is alive and conscious of what is going on inside it. It can make decisions that lead to certain goals. The universe may appear gigantic to humans, similar to how humans may appear large to a single animal cell. It takes thousands upon thousands of cells to make a human body. Similarly, it takes billions upon billions of galaxies to make our universe. The cells in the living being work together towards a single purpose or goal. This goal is to ensure the life of the greater organism. Let's walk through the life cycle of any organism. First comes birth. An organism is born into the world. Next, the organism grows. It becomes larger and more self-aware. At a certain point, it thrives to fulfill its purpose. For most organisms, you could say the sole purpose is to reproduce and to secure the prosperity of their kind. The last stage of any life is death. First there was light. What is the goal of our universe? Modern science tells us the universe is expanding in all directions. It also tells us at the beginning of time, all space and matter occupied a single point in our 4D space. In the beginning, the universe was a spore, similar to a human sex cell. It is not until an event occurs that the universe begins to grow. This cause of the event is unknown to modern science and technology. In the crystal of time, we say it is the moment when our universe collided with time. How could that 5D realm relate to our 4D? In our human example, that is the moment when the sperm cell enters the woman's egg cell and cellular osmosis begins. The concept of replication and division of a single unit to attain a certain goal may be considered growth. The human sex cells begin to divide and grow into a functional organism. That's ultimate goal is to reproduce and create fertile offspring. The universe also had a moment of initial growth. In the beginning of our experience, time didn't even exist because light didn't exist. Time is a measurement of the distance light travels. Humans have divided it into 24 hours in a day and 60 minutes in an hour. This is man-made time, and is not the time being discussed here. The universe then began to expand. Once the universe reached a certain size, it then became possible for light to travel. This is the moment when our known universe, with all of its laws of gravity, speed of light, and all other universal laws came into existence. This is the moment when our universe drifted into the habitable zone of conscious experiences. This is the moment when our universe became self-aware and started working towards its ultimate goal. And then came elements. The first thing the universe created were subatomic particles. These particles then coalesced to form electrons, protons, and other primal building blocks of matter. Electrons, protons, and neutrons then combined to make more complex structures. The first and only element was hydrogen. Hydrogen started to combine and eventually formed burning stars. These stars became so massive that fusion reactions began. Hydrogen atoms combined to form helium. Helium then combines to form lithium, and so on. All of these early reactions are exothermic. It is only when you get to iron that reactions become endothermic. At this point, the star implodes and other heavier elements come into existence. Planets did not yet exist. This process took millions of years in human time. Molecules and planets to follow. It is only after the initial ancestral stars explode that the molecules come into existence. A molecule is a combination of elements that come together to make a new type of matter that has different properties than the parent elements that were used to create it. These molecules floated freely in space and eventually coalesced due to the force of gravity or synchronization of the light state. These structures become so dense that stars begin to form once again. Material that does not become part of a star may be considered leftover materials, and are what form the planets and other bodies that orbit the star system. A conscience was awakened. A unique feature of life on Earth is that it is made of solid physical matter and are filled with spiritual energy or light. All earthly organisms possess these two qualities. Bacteria, plants, fish, birds, and etc. They are all made of matter filled with light. Yes, they do have a mind. However, they are mostly instinctual. Humans possess an incredibly powerful mind with the ability to think with the universe. A stone is made of solid particles. A bacteria cell is made of solid particles filled with light. A human, the most advanced being we are aware of, is made of solid particles filled with light and controlled by an extremely powerful mind. The combination of all three, mind, body, and spirit, are what make the humans unique to our realm. We are guardians. The universe created particles. Particles created elements. The elements then combined to make molecules. The molecules then combined to make planets and stars. The interaction of planets and stars is what created life. So what is the ultimate goal of the universe? With this model, it seems obvious that it is to create life. So how does life come into the ultimate goal of the universe? What role do beings have in this mysterious and universal goal? Going back to our human example, the ultimate goal of the universe may be to reproduce and have fertile offspring. Organisms like people are the white blood cells of the universe. People have the ability to create or destroy any matter we choose fit, and we were put here to ensure the survival of our world and universe. And so with our new understanding of the infinite pool of experience and awareness, we may see that our universe is blossoming like a flower into the sixth dimension. Water is time. When we look at the flow of primordial energy from the perspective of the sixth dimension, we see it as part of a growing structure. Our universe experience is the result of energy flowing into a black hole. In our experience, we see the spark of new conscious experiences as energy flows into the black hole of every galactic center. We are one part of a growing structure that is growing into the sixth dimension. We are the harmonizers of that structure. Through love and synchronization, we flow like a river into the next layer of experience as it branches out like water in a lake, heading out to sea, or like a flower blossoming towards the sun. We are the water of the 1/6 dimension, the dimension inwards to where an electron is a universe. We flow like water, we are water, and we are time. We are all one.